Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Cancer friends and friends of Cancer. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I am Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading for January 8th through the 14th. All messages are also timeless, so please, if you feel drawn to something, I encourage you to take a look. There's a message in there for you. I do pull a couple oracle cards prior. We'll talk about. I also tap into your energy before recording here, so we'll talk about messages that came in there, and then we get into the tarot. So looking at your meditation to start, what came through was Quetzalcoatl, an Aztec god, okay? Quetzalcoatl is mostly known for being the god of wisdom. There are many different meanings, or what he stood for, what they stood for. Also, death and resurrection. So some people question, like, well, was Quetzalcoatl Jesus? And that's not something that is really being equated, just a question that's being asked here. Also corn and maize, obviously. So we're talking about corn today. Wisdom and death and resurrection come through. And as I was thinking, as Quetzalcoatl came through, I also had the image of a hummingbird come through. Because the Aztec god popped up first, I did, as I was typing in to look up the symbolism of a hummingbird, I don't have everything memorized here. It actually connected me directly to another Aztecan god that's symbolized by a hummingbird. Huitzilopochtli is the way that it's pronounced, just like it's spelled, obviously. So Huitzilopochtli symbolizes all of the aspects of a good warrior, as far as the Aztecs are concerned. So getting into your oracle cards here, I did feel compelled, or I was told to read directly from the book here. These are short, but Spirit didn't want me to miss anything here. So in the blue oracle, you guys have Wings of Light. And this is one of my favorite cards. I don't know if it's because of the white, but it's just like beautiful. I just love the white. It's Wings of Light. And you guys had this actually in one of your readings not too long ago. So there's some positive news coming in. It symbolizes positive news. A positive result or a joyful message arrives to brighten your day. Yay! Once you receive it, you may want to pause for a moment to reflect on the people and things that matter most to you. Thank the universe for these gifts of love. Friends, family, community, country, world, universe. Is it not all important? Is it not all a blessing? Is it not all a blessing? I see, like, Miss Universe, winning. I'd like to just being grateful is what comes through on this. Whenever this positive news does come in, I feel like there's some freaking positive news coming in for you guys. So like I said, you had this a few readings ago or a couple readings ago, or it might have been for your month or year. I don't know. Take a look at them. You'll see. It's coming through again, so it must be coming soon. The animal spirit oracle here, you guys got swan, so more white. It just seems like a very pure moment for you, Cancer. So swan symbolizes effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, and elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. And this may be in connection to the positive news. That could be, it's coming through as an inner vision for you guys. So when this energy is in balance, infinite creative power. When it's out of balance, there may be agitation, maybe snippy or lacking vision. To bring it into balance, they encourage solo time and writing in a solo state even. So yes, let's move into the tarot, you guys. I'm excited to see what this positive news is. So Spirit, what do we have here for Cancer? Cancer, for January 8th through the 14th. And Happy New Year also, you guys. I know this is the second week, but Happy New Year. Hope it's going well. I do have my 5,000 subscriber contest still going. If you are interested in entering for a chance to win a free reading avec moi, feel free. That is a pinned comment. And thank you guys for your love and support, truly. I couldn't have done it without you. So if this reading is resonating with you, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, and or subscribing. Hit that notification bell. Those are all fantastic ways to support me in the growth of this channel. And you guys, I truly appreciate it. I seriously could not do this without you. So thank you. I do have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description if you feel called to donate or tip. Thank you guys so much to those who have. It's not mandatory, but I will accept it. And thank you guys so much. Personal readings as well are available. If you'd like to take a look, my website is a link there in the description of this video, also on my main page. All right, so let's get into messages here. So Knight of Wands, this is your what you want, you know, hope, dream, what you're moving toward. So Knight of Wands here is, there's a lot of energy behind this. I feel like there's kind of like a boredom, like things have been stale. Perhaps you're looking for a little bit of reliable recklessness is what is coming through. The Knight of Wands can be a very passionate, creative, driving force, and having the Swan come out here as well. Maybe you guys are feeling that call to ride the wave of creativity. Getting back up and trying again, though, is what the Knight of Wands, getting back up on the horse, or the flea here, and trying again is what that symbolizes. I feel like you guys are ready to do something, to try again. That might be, maybe you've already received some positive news. Like I said, that did come through recently for you guys. So for some of you, may have already received positive news. You're moving into that. For others of you, hold tight. It's coming. There's not really a butterfly there, but I saw a butterfly in this picture. That's odd. Butterfly is transformation. Okay. I feel like things are going to be changing for the positive for you guys. So, Spirit, what do we have for Cancer? That's my Deviant Moon deck, by the way. And then this is my This May Hurt deck. This is a general reading, everybody, so please keep that in mind. If the message is resonating with you, please let it resonate. If it's not, that's totally fine. No need to force something that doesn't fit. It is normal for components to make sense, for others to not make sense. Energies can be flopped or fluid as well, meaning they can apply to others in your life. Please use your head, heart, and intuition to decipher what is for you and what is not. Also, if you'd like, you can check out your rising moon and Venus, any other major placements in your chart, to get a little bit more complete story of what's going on for you right now. So Queen of Cups here. This is your fear or aversion. It's interesting having the Knight of Wands here come through, like I said, that reliable recklessness. So the component of the Queen of Cups is coming through is protecting your emotions. And typically, Cancer, you guys would, you wrote the book on that. You're teaching all of us how to be a little bit more protective of our emotions, maybe even sometimes a little overprotective. So it's interesting coming up in the fear aversion. It's almost like I feel like you're ready to break out of your shell is what I'm getting. Yeah, hell yeah, Cancer. Let's go. Let's have a party. Gemini, I'm Gemini Sun. We had have a dance party. You guys are invited. Come on. Let's have a dance party. So in the general energy here, you guys have Knight of Pentacles to start. So having two Knights already come through here, I feel like this is a period of action for you guys. The Knights are all about action. The Knight of Pentacles in particular is the one Knight in the deck that is not moving. So there's a call to action, like you need to get moving. And I feel like that's what's happening. You guys are coming out of a place of inaction, resting, recovering. There is the note of solo time with the Swan. I don't take this as like full-on hermit mode. I feel like you guys may have been in a hermit mode for a while. This is encouraging in those times where you are in solo time to listen for a message. But yes, Knight of Pentacles is about expansion. It's about making a plan, knowing what you're working towards. I feel like things are starting to become clear where they haven't been. You're finally in a place where you're able to start like making a plan to move forward with something that you haven't for a minute. Four of Swords, sorry, a little brain fart there. Mercury went direct, but we are still in the post shadow, and I'm feeling lots better, but definitely still in the shadow. So Four of Swords here is what clarifies. Four of Swords is rest, revitalizing, revivifying, rest, relaxation. All of the R's, Rachel Ray. This is kind of, it can be like licking your wounds after a major injury as well. But in this card in particular, they've hung the three knives on the wall, and there's one that they're holding on to, symbolizing taking a rest, but being ready to fight another day when that needs to happen. So I feel like, yeah, you guys you're in I feel like you've been in the solo period, and the purpose of that has been to hear a message of some sort. There's a positive message coming through now, but creative information coming through also with the Swan. You guys have been preparing for your fight, preparing for your expansion, like the Knight of Pentacles is talking about. Like there's going to be a call to action soon, I feel like. Let's see, any other information here for Cancer, for their general energy? Spirit. Okay. Wait, just these two here. All right, that's three knights already. Two of Cups at the bottom here. So opposites attracting. I do feel like there's love for some of you. Knight of Cups came through as the third knight. One more night, and you guys have a full-on, whole-ass Emperor, which is a divine counterpart. So Knight of Cups here, though, this is that like romanticizing love again. This could be a part of what you're taking a break from here, licking your wounds from a relationship for some of you. But you'll soon be moving back into action. This is a fertile energy too. The Knight here is right by the river. So anything that they plant in this situation becomes fertile. It becomes, you get to reap the rewards of that. It will grow. Yes, I love that. Seven of Cups comes through as well. Seven of Cups is going to be spoiled for choice. I feel like some of you may feel a bit frozen too. It's almost like the bear in the Animal Spirit Oracle talks about coming out of hibernation from winter. Like it takes a few weeks to get the bones moving again, get the joints unfrozen. That's kind of what I feel from this. There's a little bit of warm up that is going to be happening. So there might be some indecision or feeling frozen for choice as choices are presenting themselves to you and you're not used to that, okay? That's exciting, you guys. Declutter, let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. I feel like you are also shedding the past. It feels like it, having that energy come through, like being done with protecting so much and wanting to be a little bit reckless, wanting to come to my dance party. This may be a bit conflicting though. Rest, listen to your body, mentally and physically unwind. You may be feeling like you want to get out because the winter has been long. The encouragement, like having that bear come through, is to take it easy, okay? Take it slow. You don't need to do a full on stop like Hermit, like I said. Unless Hermit comes through here, I'll change my story, I guess. But I'm just getting that it's important to rest when you have time to rest, and you can enjoy the moments of fun that are coming also, but there are messages still coming through in your rest time. So making sure that you are unwinding. I think there's something exciting coming, you guys. You need to have your rest, your energy stores built up. So the good stuff here, to start, you have the World. The World is going to be completing a cycle. I feel like you guys are coming out of a winter, like I said. You're completing that cycle. You're getting ready to put the plans into motion to plant the seeds so that you can reap a harvest later. I don't feel like this is necessarily the reaping season, but it is exciting to to sow your seeds, right? And that could be the Knight of Cups too, is a little bit of an F boy or F girl or F non-binary human. I don't feel like, I would just, the encourage or the warning on that would be like, just be careful with others if that's not what you're looking for, to look out for somebody who may be that way. If that's what you're looking to do, just like, be respectful of other people's emotions too, is what I'm feeling. Because we are all human and deep down, we all do have emotions. So just be respectful of people. That's all. Look for people who want the same things, I guess, is what's coming through. So King of Swords comes through to clarify the World here. Or I said, oh my gosh, I said the Knights. The Kings are the component of the Emperor, excuse me. I'm doing this a little bit later at night, so we're a little thrown off by the time. It's the Kings, the 4 Kings that are part of the Emperor. So never mind what I said about the Knights, okay? Taking my word back on that. But the King of Swords is about true discernment. I feel like you guys have the ability right now to appropriately see what's going on in front of you. Like there's a cloud that's been lifted, or that cloud is being lifted as you're coming out of hibernation as well. Any other info here for Cancer in the good stuff? What are the good things? The world also talks about, so you're starting a new journey here. Page of Cups. So this could be a love offer, like I said, you guys. Somebody coming in with an offer of love, or you, if I can pick this up, or you have an offer of love for somebody as well. But the world symbolizes, so this individual has completed their journey through the major arcana. They're starting over again at the Fool after the World, but they have all of the abilities of all the major arcana as they're finishing up. Both wands here. They have one of the Sorcerer or Sorceress and one from the Magician. So you're moving into this new cycle of your life as a badass. You're already a badass, but this is like Cancer Badass 2.0, right? Or 1.1 or 1.2, whatever version you want, you guys. It's not the beta version anymore. So 7 of Wands comes through. Courage. I feel like you guys are gaining courage. Moving through a situation where you feel like you need to defend everything all of the time because it felt like a barrage or attack constantly. Queen of Cups comes through here too in the good stuff. So this was your fear or aversion, the Queen of Cups. It could also be your own emotions. For some of you, it could be, feeling like it's almost like you want to be able to share your emotions. Maybe that's what's going on, having the Knight of Cups too. There's someone you want to share your emotions with, but you're afraid of doing that. Like you're afraid of overriding your own protective nature. Being in the good stuff here, I feel like you are being supported, you're being primed, you're having that courage to speak what it is your heart needs to say, especially as that message is coming through with the Swan. Okay, move forward. You got it. I want to know all about your good stuff. So the hidden influence here, the driving mechanism of the message here, you guys have the High Priestess. I feel like twofold here. So the unconscious, your unconscious mind is always driving the ship. Okay, we program the conscious mind. The conscious mind programs the unconscious mind, the subconscious, and the subconscious is what projects our reality. It's like a computer running on a program there. So what I'm getting from this is the hidden mechanism that's driving this is your unconscious mind, but there's also a component of secret information or influence that you're not aware of. This is this is pre-Empress energy here. It is the divine feminine in the shadow. Page of Swords here to clarify that. So there is you're being encouraged right now to examine your unconscious realm. Yeah, to consciously search your unconscious drives. This is the student of the deck. So you're being encouraged to take a look at that, you guys. And I think that's because you want things personally, whether it's moving forward in a career or relationship, things for yourself, just personal goals. But I feel like you're getting impeded. That's like the 7 of Cups here I was saying. There's like a feeling frozen coming out of that winter. That winter is your unconscious trying to protect you for some reason. So we're gonna delve in there and see why in the hell that's happening, Cancer. Ooh, okay. 10 of Cups at the bottom. So divine love, happy family. I feel like the universe is working to provide this for you. You've been wanting this. You've been looking for this. Your encouragement is to still and to listen, okay? This may be a time where you do want to be more social, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're coming to my dance party, so so come and do that, but make sure that you're resting the next day. You know what I'm saying? So the world comes in to clarify this, and that's what you had in the good stuff here. You guys, I feel like, yeah, you're being guided through the end of a cycle here. To accomplish all of the tasks through the major arcana, you're gaining these new abilities to start a new journey. That is the driving force of this message. 3 of Wands here, being on the right track, you guys. Things not being as they seem as well comes through, like the High Priestess. You guys are being encouraged to listen to your heart, okay? Because the unconscious mind, although there is a lot of information in there, it's not always, like, it's produced because it's been programmed there. So it's important to look at that and decide, is that the program we want to keep running? Do we need to adjust it, or can we leave it, okay? It's not always the truth that you currently want. You need to examine that. All right. All right. So your obstacle or challenge here, you guys have the Two of Pentacles. This is about balance, about balancing two enterprises, two energies, maybe two relationships. I don't know, Cancer. You did have a you did have a player reading back when I first started. It'll be 3 months here on the 6th, you guys. So there is this Knight of Cups energy. Like I said, could be an F boy, F girl, F non-binary human. I'm just feeling like there are energies that are presenting themselves to you right now that are calling for balance. Ooh, 10 of Cups again. That's what you had at the bottom of the deck here. Happy family. I feel like, so Cancer, I know Cancer has an ideal of, typically, you guys, okay? Like we're all different, obviously. We start off with this blueprint. That is what our zodiac is. So you start off base settings as a Cancer. Obviously, you know, you develop through life. And there are also many other signs as a part of your chart. This is just your sun sign, if you're looking at your sun sign. But Cancer tends to idolize, or their ideal is like, I guess more like a nuclear family. As an example, you know, like the husband goes out and works and provides, and the wife stays home and takes care of all of these things. That is very much like a Cancer ideal. So what I'm getting, and I know coming into 2024 here with Pluto moving into Aquarius, Cancer specifically is being challenged on, and I know this because I'm a Cancer Venus, you guys, so I was a part of this for me too. We are being asked to challenge that ideal, okay? And that makes sense, actually, having the High Priestess come through the unconscious drives. Maybe that's the cycle that needs to be completed here, opening up and looking at different ways to experience a relationship, just to challenge what it is that you think it ought to be. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay. Any other information here in the 17 cards? And the challenge here for Cancer, please, Spirit. No? Yes? Ask your angels, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you, and expansion. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors, which is the Knight of Pentacles here. So yeah, I feel like you guys having the Knight of Cups there too. This is expansion over the way that you expect or view or want your love life to be. And that's not to say that you can't have what you want. That's not what I'm saying at all. You're just being you're being encouraged to evaluate if something's working for you or not. 7 of Pentacles is the first one in this outcome. You're being asked to evaluate, like, is this, are you holding on to something with the death grip that may actually not be healthy for you? I don't have the answer for you. That's up to you to decide. I just know Cancer energy is going through that in this year, okay? And being Cancer Venus, that's my love life, okay? The way I relate or connect to others. So outcome of the light and outcome of the shadow is the way that I've been drawing this. This is your highest vibrational outcome, lowest vibrational outcome. So on the high side, the light, you guys have 7 of Pentacles. Honing your skills. Is the juice worth the squeeze? Learning what works for you and what doesn't here. What energy you're putting into something, are you getting the return that you want from it? You are learning that. And then 3 of Wands here. You had 3 of Wands in the underlying influence here. Your ship coming in is another, so they're waiting for their ship here. I feel like this is getting onto the right track, right, for you. Figuring out what it is, whatever this subconscious desire is or drive is, and I feel like that is for the way that you want to see a relationship. And what I feel like I'm not explaining that well enough. What I'm trying to say is, like, you may be shutting down situations and people that are meant for you, that are meant to be a divine counterpart or soulmate, because it's not fitting into a box that you expect a relationship to be. So there's an encouragement for Cancer right now. Like, don't do something that you don't want to do or doesn't feel good. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is open your mind up a little bit. Listen to your heart. Maybe the perfect situation that you're actually looking for is best for you doesn't fit into you stay home while your partner goes out and works. You get what I'm saying? Maybe that will work, but I'm just saying, like, broaden Broaden what it is that you're willing to look at, okay? The world is very diverse now and much, much different than it was in the 60s or 50s. Any other information here for Cancer in the light outcome? King of Wands. This is you stepping into a leadership role, and there's the Fool here at the bottom after the two worlds. This is the path that the universe is guiding you towards taking so that you can start a new journey with all of your new superpowers, right? King of Wands is like an inspiration and an inspirational leader. This is you really moving into some power, you guys. So the side of the shadow, the shadow outcome, to start, you have the Devil and then Judgment. So the Devil here, I get obsession is what's coming through on this, but this is like addictions, anything that keeps us chained to this material realm here. We can free ourselves at any time, though. The Devil tries to trick us to make us think that that is the case. The devil is inside of us, you guys. The devil is not real. The devil is a human psychological concept. We are in control of those things that are goading us towards doing something. That is your ego. That is a voice in your own head, all right? It's not actually a force that is trying to tempt you outside of yourself. So take some self, control, right? Take your power back in that. The Judgment card is all about going inside and seeing if something is working. Like the High Priestess I was talking about. Going inside and going, is this who I want to be? What I feel like with this combination in the shadow is you're just still stuck in this process, the underlying hidden influence of you figuring out what's going on underneath so that you can cross that threshold and start over as the Fool. You're just still stuck in this position here until you move out. It's not a lot different than where you are now, I suppose. Any other information here for Cancer? Spirit? No? All right. Well, I guess that's where we're going to leave it, Cancer. Actually, I really love this message. I feel like there are there's love for those of you that are looking for love, but it's going to take you listening to the message that's coming through. Make sure that you make the most of your solo time is what I'm getting. But there is positive news coming through, you guys. Make sure you're grateful for it. Okay, I love you, Cancer. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. I'll see you all next week, and please have a wonderful, wonderful week. All right, bye.